It's 9ish. Y'all know what time it is. Sports Locker Red Hot, powered by the Louder. And it's the 4-4 episode. National championship in men's and women's. We normally don't even talk about women's sports here. And we don't do that. I mean, it's not like something that
It's not to slight women.
Yeah, at all. But we're gonna start off today talking
That's
about.
not true. We talked some WNBA. Now, it might have been somebody who was in jail in the WNBA, but we covered WNBA.
Un poco, as the
I mean, we covered
Un poquito.
damn near the person who was the WNBA.
Un poquito. I ain't gonna argue that.
But national championship game, LSU versus Iowa. Now in the national semifinals, what's her name, Caitlin Clark. She was basically applauded by most of the sports media outlets
For having some swag.
By
Yeah,
white
little-
folks.
Little swag.
Well, no, not just having swag, but for exhibiting said quote unquote swag against black folk.
Yeah. While they were winning. But then they took that L.
Massive.
Beat down. Seriously.
Smoking on Joe Burrows.
And then all of a sudden shit changed. The can't see me, all of a sudden it's classless now.
Hey, fuck Keith Olbermann. I used to like that dude.
Me too.
Hey, allow me to play semi-devil's advocate for a moment.
Eat a bag of dicks. My bad.
A small iota of me feels bad for Caitlin Clark in this scenario, and this is the only reason. This is the only reason
Now,
why.
now, how small of an iota are we talking? Because I ain't.
Oh, really small. Really small.
And IOTA's
Let's
not much.
let's do the shake
but
of
I'm-
beer salt.
But still, though.
Let's do the shake of beer salt.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I mean? But I don't think Caitlyn is out here, trying to speak for it or is accepting that white backup or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I think she was wholly prepared to take her L because I was looking at in social media and apparently them two have been at it beforehand. Before again, you know what I mean? And the same shenanigans popped off. So, I mean, she's certainly getting buoyed by the white outrage, but I don't think she's calling on it.
No, I mean they never call on it. But unlike most, she is actually like, hey, she is saying, hey, what Angel Reese did was not wrong. I don't feel no bad way about it. It's competition. I was competing. She was competing.
Right.
They won. We lost. If the shoe was on, she didn't say this part, but she basically was saying if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all know I'd have been waving my hand in her face saying she can't see me. Might have called her a couple hoes. But shit, she saw me that night, and she waved her face in her hand saying I couldn't see her, and I couldn't.
Man,
And then hit me with the
loved it.
hit me with the ring. So, when you got your Caitlin Clarks, when you got your Cincinnati Bengals, when you got your I'm not even sure what the basketball equivalent of that would be now. But when you got people who, try to win the game before the game or try and, talk mega shit about a game past, hey man, it's okay, yeah, y'all might have won the last game or you might have, done some other stuff the last game. That was just that. That was the last game. What about this game?
The one that counts.
Is it you think it's fair to say that that this was even more like agitated and inflamed because we're talking about two women that are in conflict?
No, but I
because
think it was
honestly-
because it was a black woman and a white woman,
No,
and a white university and a black university.
No,
We-
but
we
I'm
wouldn't
just
even-
saying nobody asked these internal questions about Magic and Bird. You know what I mean?
Because we wouldn't care. I think that's the thing. It's because it was two women.
That's
That's the only reason. Like this happens.
Oh yeah,
on
this
every
happens on
quarter.
this happens on every NBA game.
yeah.
And I would say basketball on any level.
I mean, I think at this point everybody can acknowledge that it's manufactured outrage, even the ones that are outraged. Because
Are acting like they outraged.
because now they're out there trying to say, well, she just did it for too long. You know what I mean? And
Well, that's because they're not getting a reaction that they thought they were gonna get. You know, of oh well, that nigger's gotta go. Nah, man, shit, motherfuckers understood. Shit.
And did you see? Y'all see the Dave Portnoy reaction and the Wallow reaction to that reaction?
Well, I saw Wallows. I didn't see what the dude from Barstow said.
Oh, he just retweeted him like classes or classes piece
Hold
of
on,
shit.
the same
Classes
dude
piece of
this
shit.
this been sued for sexual harassment or some shit, all that kind of shit. Said, well,
That same
man,
guy.
and I don't have to say allegedly. That's reportedly.
No, you got sued. Yeah.
Man, ain't that a bitch?
Ain't it?
Must be nice.
I mean, and now that my outrage meter may be going out of bounds a little bit, but I damn near don't want to even support $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, no matter how much they push back on that shit, Dave Portnoy is gonna make money.
But just like they said, Wallow and Gilly, they own that 100%. They are in a partnership with Barstool for I guess what is the rights for the licensing rights and
Yeah, but
networking
Gilly
purposes.
didn't give a whole lot of cosign.
Yeah.
He didn't give a whole lot of cosign at all, which was slightly awkward. And he definitely gave Wallow the look of death when Wallow said his government name. But no, it's all manufactured outrage, man. No, nobody even remember this shit next week.
Hell, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
No, next week. Something else will happen between now and then.
Well, something has happened between now and then. It's not sports related, but it's news. It's dominating.
Yeah. You boy the 9.
They got them cuffs, nigga.
It's, what was it, 38 charges? How many?
34.
30, shit.
Do the perp walk. Do the perp walk.
Our future president for real gonna be taking his inauguration in orange stripes.
Walk.
America. Good old America. But did y'all check out the men's basketball?
Nope.
No,
None whatsoever?
I checked out more of the women's than I did the men's. Sure did.
MU checked out. I checked out.
Well, UConn won another one.
I was about to say, and water was wet, so.
I'll say at this point,
UConn's a blue blood.
that was my next question. Can we consider them a bona fide blue blood at this point?
5 championships, yeah.
Dude, since I graduated high school, they've won 5 championships. Yeah. I can't think of any other school that's done that.
And with 3 different coaches.
And with
That's
3 different coaches.
That's that's just impressive.
And 3 different squads. You know what I'm saying? Not
Including
even.
the unknown Hurley I never heard of.
Yeah. I didn't know there was another Hurley out there. I was like, damn, it's another one?
Oh, well, was it Joe?
Dan Hurley.
Yeah, Dan.
He's the youngest. He's the baby Hurley. But yeah, he's the one coaching UConn now. And it was weird that Twitter turned into a whole conversation about Kemba Walker during the national championship.
Oh, so what was that
They
about?
was like, how come Kemba Walker's not playing? He's like,
How come he's not playing in the?
because he's injury prone and can't play defense.
Oh, how come he's not playing in the league?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He was
like
picked up by
5'11"?
Dallas for a cup of tea,
Mm-hmm.
and then he his knee swelled up on him or something like that, and they sent him up out of there.
So with a squad like UConn, and we talked about this last week. As far as basketball goes, would they be? I guess they can never be relegated, but at this point, after winning 5 championships, would they be one of those squads that would
Hell,
be
they've won
a
3
permanent
in the
fixture?
last 15 years.
Has it been 3 in the
Oh
last
yeah, they
10?
real.
It's been 3 in the last 10, ain't it?
Nah, 15. Because I feel like Jim Calhoun's been gone for a minute now. And he won on the way out. Then, damn, I can't
What's his
remember.
name? Kevin Ali.
Kevin
Kevin
Ollie.
Ollie, yeah.
He won, and then they forced him out. And now young Hurley's there, and he just won. So I'm wondering if he's going to get to stay.
Well, damn, what's Kevin Ollie doing now?
Probably chilling. Enjoying, still counting his UConn money.
He's still counting his NBA
Yeah, I was
money.
saying, he
Shit.
still may be cashing in NBA checks.
He's like, oh no, it was never about the bread. Got that handled. Hey, I'm always pro labor, but NBA contracts are fucking ridiculous.
They are what they are.
Yeah, so you can only get what you can get.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I just like that seems like a risky ass I mean, I guess it's just being more of a football fan than anything, but that just seems like a risky proposition. Putting 12 million guaranteed on a bench player, you know what I'm saying? Like that's wild.
Well, you got to remember the other game, and that's selling tickets.
Yeah, but the bench players ain't selling no tickets.
It depends on the
they
bench
literally
player.
insurance. They literally some in case shit.
No, it depends on the bench player. There's some bench players out there that
That's a draw.
I mean, remember, let's not forget Jamal Crawford.
Fair. Okay.
They got a 6th man of the year award for it ain't there for nothing.
But he's also somebody that probably never should have been a 6 man.
Nah. Hindsight being 2020, he probably only should have been a 6th man.
Really?
Man,
I mean,
look,
y'all definitely can educate me on this, but I thought he.
man, look, Jamal Crawford probably still would have scored the same numbers being,
On the bench.
being a 6th man as opposed to being, you know what I'm saying, in his entire career, probably because that's just how cold Jamal Crawford is.
And I mean, in basketball, I mean, you for real need that second unit. That second unit, you need somebody who can score.
That's where your championships come.
Yeah, so that's what he did.
And that's what he really did. He ran the second unit. He could score for him, or he could dish it off, distribute, you know what I'm saying, run the offense. Oh, man.
See, but that makes me wonder, couldn't Kemba Walker give Chris Paul some minutes off?
If he played defense.
Is Chris Paul really playing great defense still?
Better than Kemba
Better
Walker.
than Kemba Walker.
Fair.
Kemba Walker was, You talking about a liability, though.
That's what they were saying on social media. Liability.
Olay.
An automatic which sounds crazy for that. That just sounds crazy compared to his college career. You know what I mean?
He didn't play defense in college.
He was a hooper, but yeah, defense was not his calling card.
And the defense that he played looked a lot better simply because
It was
a lot of
more
the competition. Yeah, a lot of the competition wasn't up to par necessarily. So, I'm not knocking you, Kemba Walker. Shit, you will hoop the shit out of me at any point in my life or your life. You could be 9-year-old Kemba Walker versus 33-year-old me. Oh,
Shit,
you got me.
When he was born,
I got no
he
knees
dropped
at
a triple
33.
double.
Right.
come out the womb.
He
like,
dropped a triple double from the bassinet.
Yeah.
and one.
Damn, did he just say water?
But man, let's talk about your boy, and I think this is gonna be the last week we talk about him for the draft. All right, so Jalen Carter and his agent have basically told every NFL team that is outside of the top 10 that he is not going to be taking any type of meeting.
What?
Yeah. If you have a pick outside the top 10, he will not be coming to see you.
All right.
Now,
All right.
no, the last few weeks we talked about
Hilariously, then you will just be a third round pick.
this. I've been thinking about this. Have we ever had like a top prospect get into a situation where multiple people have died in an incident?
No.
Like this is,
Or even get anywhere remotely near that serious and people not play damage control
Yeah.
on this.
like I've never seen a situation like this, and whoever his agents are, like as far as doing any type of damage control or just telling them to shut the fuck up, they're not doing a very good job of it. Because if I'm an NFL owner right now and I hear that and I'm like, you were involved in an incident where people lost their life, like this ain't just
Multiple.
this ain't just some regular criminal type shit. Like this is like people expired. Like people were unalive. in
People
this
didn't make it
incident.
home.
They didn't. And the one thing that you want to do whenever you leave the house is make it back to your house.
Hey, even Dante Starwood, there's nobody in the NFL that's killed somebody that just went on like
Yeah.
like nothing never happened. That ain't happened.
Yeah, this is. I really don't understand what's going on with dude's camp right now. But somebody needs to say something.
Hey, honestly, this reeks of Brian Bosworth to me.
Man,
Because
It's Trumpism.
you were good in college and everything, but
oh no, he was great. Let's call it what it is. He was. I mean, he was a generational talent on the field in college.
but this ain't college anymore, big dog. One, you fortunate that you ain't in jail.
Facts.
Just period.
Yeah, facts.
You are extremely fortunate that you are not in jail. Because keep it funky, my dude. If you weren't, a potential number one overall NFL draft pick, or a football player, and the same thing had happened, oh, you know where your black ass would be.
Oh, you were breaking the law and you killed somebody.
Two people.
And somebody died.
And somebody died in the commission of you breaking the law.
It's a rap for you.
So you know where you would be. Two, you're in a position to make generational money, and this is your attitude? I'm not saying you should go in there kissing nobody's ass by any means. By any means. Because if you know me, you know ass kissing ain't on the agenda. At all.
He ain't never been about that.
Never, like Gator, ain't never been about
Never
that.
been about that.
Ain't never been about that ass kissing. Shoot. So, hey, you ain't even grateful to the universe or God or however you want to label it.
Hey, you can even have that same stand. You can say, I'm not going to talk to anybody outside the top. I mean, you can say to yourself, I'm not going to talk to anybody outside the top 10.
You can say it to yourself all
don't
day.
tell nobody.
You don't tell nobody that.
You make the
You
public
just
statement.
maneuver it. It's people I don't necessarily fool with.
They be like, hey, we ain't heard from homie since. Yeah, that's smart.
That's about right.
That's smart.
You was outside the top 10.
Because even if there's no way for you to win in the court of public opinion, and you don't have to go. So,
Because look, you done already lost on the sports block. And we broke.
L. That's 3 L's that you got to hold right
Trio.
now, Mr. Carter.
yeah, that's
And oh man, and one of them L's you should be holding.
Bold strategy, Cotty. We'll see if it works out.
And the L I'm talking don't stand for loss. It stand for life. Ouch, my nigga. Ouch. Fish is on my nizzle.
You just got fired.
I just got fired. Ain't that a bitch?
After 20 years on the air.
Hey,
Hey, we're gonna take a break real quick.
hey,
Somebody might not be here when you come back.
we talked about that Friday on the show, and I still stand by it, man. Hey, it was like the one time that it was actually
May 6th.
all right. You know what I'm saying? And
But she
damn.
was already a habitual line stepper.
But
Oh.
that wasn't stepping over the line.
But that really wasn't stepping
It
over
wasn't.
the line, in my opinion.
But
it's my opinion.
In a vacuum, maybe not. But once you factor history into account,
So what was her history? Because
she was telling somebody about some black reporter on there to talk to your grandmammy about that,
Yeah.
and a couple other things. Something about chocolate, something.
Well, I mean, if she liked
And,
chocolate.
she did not appear like she was down. She appeared like she was getting her what was the old lady that was the cook that we was digging for a second till we found out she was calling her
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean, yeah. She tried to get her Paula Dean on.
I used to say nigger.
Yeah.
So what? Huh?
It's just what we did.
Yeah, she ain't even about to say that. She's just gonna be like, you know.
Y'all know where we at.
You know.
You know.
So you got the number 12 pick, and you need a defensive lineman. Are you gonna do it? You pulling the trigger?
Oh, he's still around?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, fuck him. Hell yeah, I'm doing that shit.
I'd have to look at the draft order to
Hell yeah, I'm
saying
drafting him.
You need defensive pieces. You need a defensive lineman of his caliber. You got glaring holes.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
I'm
look,
drafting.
look,
Because you know
we-
what? If
we
nothing
looked
else, I'm going trading and get and get some other shit.
Hey, KC lucked out getting Trey Smith, who could have been a first round draft pick as an offensive lineman.
Yeah, but
A first round defensive lineman?
yeah, but he had some issues. Like he dropped because his heart, like that.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I hate to say this like this, but I do kind of want my defensive tackle and my defensive lineman to have some character issues a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily.
You don't want to be an upstanding citizen.
I ain't saying that.
Little dirt.
I don't mind, but I don't mind them having a little edge on.
You don't have
I'm
to
not
give
saying-
me no license
I'm not
to act
saying
a fool off the field.
that I want them to have out here abusing their women, sexually harassing nobody, nothing like that. None of that.
But
But-
you wouldn't mind hearing the report that they beat somebody's ass.
But I wouldn't mind hearing that, you know what I'm saying, for the right reason. But, you know, that, hey, they was at the bar, old boy said some shit about some shit, and he said, hey, man, you know, you need to apologize to the, you know, and no boy's like, fuck you, nigger, and he just let him have it. Yeah, I need that.
So not a.
See, I
not
don't
a
think
bully.
Orlando Brown doing that. Or junior. Senior, yeah. He fucking the whole bar up.
Yeah.
Two times.
Furniture is getting moved.
Yeah.
He gonna wake people up just to knock them back out.
Damn, Orlando Brown Jr. really is a finesse tackle.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Y'all got a chip, and now he's making $16 million a year.
He could have made that here.
He could have.
He really could. He probably would have made more.
No, for real. If he would have just took the deal from last,
Not even the
like
deal
that.
from last year. But had he just gotten off his high horse about wanting to be the highest paid left tackle out here.
But why?
Because he's not even top. Is he top 10?
No, yeah. I'd say he's a top 10 left tackle.
No, I'm talking about money wise.
Oh hell no.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like
No.
you went from being far and away.
Oh, he played himself.
Man,
Fumbled the bag.
was this the biggest bag fumble
Yes.
ever?
In all of football, I don't know, but as far as lineman is concerned, absolutely.
It
Yes.
may be in
Offensive
all.
or
It
defensive?
may be in all of football. Like if we really dig deep, we may not have to dig too deep in this. But for a player to have signed a contract that was less than half of what he was going to sign just the year before, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in any sport before. Like in baseball, it does happen. In baseball, like a cattle for real thing, he's gonna be making, you know what I'm saying, 10 mil a year, and then arbitration comes around, he get like 3 or 4. We see that a lot. But in football, to have a contract basically, I mean, essentially cut in half. More than half, because 133 and he ended up getting 64, like shit.
Now,
Yeah, that's whew.
That
Now-
shit
now-
don't even sound
Woo!
good. to
now I
say.
will be,
It
I'll be,
hurts me
I'll
to
be,
say.
I'll be fair. The contract with the Chiefs, even though it was for what it was, the last year it was fairly backloaded.
Mhm.
So that last year was supposed to be like $55 or $60 million.
And he would never saw
He-
this.
he wasn't gonna see it.
Going to see that. But even not seeing that, you're still looking at $100 million.
Yeah. And way more guaranteed than what he got.
And yeah, I mean,
And if you actually evolve in the position, you by the time you
They'll bump it up.
You're gonna renegotiate.
yeah, they'll bump you up. Bump it up.
Because I mean, we can all agree, no, he was not gonna see the 50 at the end of that contract.
Hey,
But he's young enough to where
He coulda
was
got
going
another
to- Yeah, he
contract.
was definitely gonna get another contract before that 4 or 5 years was up anyway.
I think Orlando Brown thought he was a rapper. I do. He talked about his deal in the media. You know what I mean? The motherfucking foxtail last year, the foxtail in the purse. Like I think he thinks he's a rapper.
He
I
got
think he
rapper
thinks
money.
he's that important to the conversation.
To the culture.
To the culture, yeah. To the football culture, maybe, or maybe to the culture in general. I think he really thinks he's that important to the culture in general. Or he thought he was, anyway.
He definitely found out he was not. Sir, you were not.
But he thought he was a celebrity.
No, he's definitely a celebrity.
Is he a celebrity? He's a standout football player.
A professional football player and a Super Bowl winner.
He's a celebrity in name only.
No, size-wise, because when he's walking around town, you know that's Orlando Brown. Like,
Yes.
you know that's big.
Yes, but the reputation of his father factors into his reputation.
True.
It just does to some degree. You know what I mean? And he's really riding that shit. And Senior wasn't that talkative
No.
in the media. You know what I mean?
He didn't have to be. For one, O-linemen didn't talk in the media back then. For
And
two,
honestly, not too many people besides the quarterback and maybe the running back and wide receiver did.
right.
You wasn't hearing from nobody.
And it ain't like this man got a podcast or he show up on First Take every week. You know what I mean? You know, being part of the round table and shit. Bro, you a left tackle. Like, do left tackle shit. For real, do left tackle shit, dog. You want to be paid like a left tackle, but you don't want to do left tackle shit.
What's left tackle shit?
Keep your mouth shut, for one. Keep your mouth shut. The greatest tackles you ever do, you've never heard their voice. Trent Williams, maybe.
You almost sound like shut up and dribble.
No, I'm not saying no. If this man had something purposeful to say, I'm all ears. But he's trying to be a celebrity out here.
So you're saying Brian Waters, he is not.
No, not at all. No, dog.
John Alt, he is not.
You catch Brian Waters in the hood.
You can catch Brian Waters in the hood.
Like now, nigga. Like,
Maybe right now.
you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. And shit, he wasn't even left tackle. What did he play tackle at all?
Brian Waters, no, he just played guard.
Guard, that's right. Okay. Willie Rowe wasn't out here talking unless it was for some charity shit.
And that was in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
He ain't got nothing to say. He trying to cool these bunions off.
it's a new day though.
It is.
With social media. I mean, you gotta brand yourself. You gotta get out there. So you can get that paper.
Left tackle does not need brand.
Well, he definitely does now to make up for all that money that he left on the table.
Because he's known as the bag fumbler now.
For
Hey,
real.
listen. The only.
I let him protect my quarterback, but not the bag.
The only
He let the
promo
bag
that
get
Trent
sacked.
Williams had about himself coming in is they nicknamed that motherfucker Silverback.
Oh man.
That was it. And then he hugged the shit out of Roger Goodell.
Now when
Like-
I think of
Like that was
Orlando,
it, dog. Like he didn't go out here and start talking.
now when I think of Orlando
He
Brown
folks on
Jr.,
beating motherfuckers' ass.
I just think of a big ass version of the Hamburglar with the jail uniform on and shit. Robber. That's all I hear when he's down. That's just what it just. Oh my bad.
Bro, when he was wearing that foxtail in the purse, dog, he looked like a struggling black mother out here, dog.
It was bad.
He looked like a struggling black mother.
Hey, question. The Hamburglar was supposed to have been like in jail, right? I assume he was like an escaped convict or something. Cause he wore the stripes. He wore the stripes.
Yes.
What kind of hat department did they have in Hamburglar's jail? Because Hamburglar's hat was like kind of fly.
He's a black hat. It's a black hat. So he just,
You know what I'm
they just let him
saying?
wear that
But it was
motherfucker.
kind of fly though. You know what I'm saying? It like had a swoop to it and shit. He was like rapper.
He's smiling too much. You gotta have something to let you know he's a bad guy.
The stripes didn't let you know. No.
Stripes just let you know he went to jail. You don't know what he did.
I mean,
He could have been walking around 210 one day.
he was fairly tan, which I had questions about.
What y'all trying to say, dog?
Is he supposed to be a Mexican, Guatemalan or something? Y'all, because he never spoke English. And you know what they say when they making fun of how Mexicans talk? Robble. I'm just saying.
Damn, that'd be fucked up.
We just cracked the code.
Police gonna be
No, we're
knocking at
just
the door.
Just hi.
Police and George Brett gonna be knocking at the door.
Hey, but this is if there's one unwritten rule of football, is that offensive linemen don't wear foxtails. That's it.
No, that's man law.
Hey, hold on. Look. I can't tell Aaron Donald he ain't got no business wearing no foxtail.
I don't think he would though.
He wouldn't.
That's not an Aaron
But
Donald
but
type
that's
thing.
why I'm giving you an extreme example. Even if Aaron Donald wanted to do it, you're not gonna take Aaron Donald.
But he just wouldn't though. Like some people just wouldn't do that. Orlando Brown Jr. is one of those people that I could see doing it though.
I think it was a purse.
Oh, he's definitely another lineman. I'm sure somebody
Man.
calls him Big Baby. I'm sure he got called Big Baby by his friends.
And for the wrong reason.
Mm-hmm. He's got that
I ain't
type
gonna
of.
say too much, even though he is in Cincinnati.
Look, I'm no harder on him now than I was when he was with him.
I'm gonna be a little bit harder on him, but I wasn't really. I mean, I was fair with him. and I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue to be fair with him. I
Yeah.
can't even front. He was a decent tackle,
$1 chip.
and honestly, if he was,
Hey, but
if he set his ego aside for a moment and looked at the next 5 years, do you not think that with the core players that you got, you not finna do this again at least 2 more times? How many left tackles with 3 Super Bowl rings don't make it in the haven't made it into the Hall of Fame?
you said how many?
How many left tackles with 3 Super Bowl rings haven't made it into the Hall of Fame?
Shit, it's
Can you
only,
think of?
what, 2 of them that would even have that many? Dude that played for the Steelers in the 70s.
And what's his name for the
Yeah,
Cowboys
they
in
played
the
for the Cowboys
90s?
in the 90s, yeah. That's it.
And maybe somebody from the Patriots.
No, because they kind of pieced together.
Well, I'm saying like that early, like the early round when they won like the 5 out of 8 or something like that, or 4 out of 8. Or was it no, they won the 3 out of 8 or 3, and then in that run, I think they had like the same cats for the most part, and then that's why they didn't win it again for a few years, was because they had to get their offensive line right again. But yeah, so I mean, I don't see too many starting left tackles for 3 Super Bowl champions not making it into the Hall of Fame.
Damn near shooting.
Especially when the not just 3 Super Bowl wins, but the team is winning 14, 15, 16 games a regular season. Your offense is breaking records. You're a part of that.
That's another thing. He's a major part of a record-breaking offense.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of that. You know how much money you're going to get after you get out of the league?
He really believed he was the straw that stirred the drink.
No, your quarterback is.
Exactly.
But I mean, everybody knows that. But can you be Robin? That's the thing.
No. Because you're O-line. It's not can you be Robin. O-line is can you be the Batmobile?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to get us there, dog. You got all the gadgets.
And be quiet.
Batmobile was loud.
Batmobile got some rumble to it,
You heard it coming up the block.
but you only hear it for that, for that block that it's ahead of you and behind you.
I'm sure there's a silent mode to the Batmobile.
Possible. But, you know what I'm saying, the offensive line is can you be Batmobile? Because Robin is going to be either your star running back.
Actually, Robin would be Kelsey.
In our offense, Robin is Kelsey. And really, I don't even want to do Kelsey like that. Kelsey's more, I don't know DC's superheroes well enough to say another superhero an actual superhero that not a sidekick. Because Kelsey was doing this shit for about 3 years before Patrick was
Kelsey
around.
Aquaman.
No,
Hey, man,
Kelsey ain't
Aquaman
out
cold.
here. Kelsey ain't out here
wild.
fucking fish.
Actually, Aquaman was better than the last Batman. I'll stand on that.
He's got to stand on that one.
I haven't seen the last Batman.
Shit was trash.
Oh, the Batman? You didn't like it?
The one with Michael Keaton?
2 thumbs up.
No.
Nah, the nudity.
With Pattinson.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I
It
haven't
was
seen
long.
Very. Dark Knight is still the best. Out of all of them. To this day.
that. Kelsey is Martian Manhunter.
That's fair.
Because Martian Manhunter just be out here kind of doing his own thing, and then what he's doing winds up linking in with the Justice League.
No, hold on. He's Hal Jordan.
Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I'll take that. Because he can do whatever his mind imagines.
Anywhere in the universe, he's open.
Anywhere. He open right now.
He's open as we speak.
Hey, it'd be funny if we had a cam and we say that shit whenever we say it. Somebody toss him a ball and he catch it.
Straight up. Straight up.
Had to talk to him about what he's doing on Friday nights when he retires. Hey Travis, what you doing on Friday nights?
Are y'all going to Kelsey Fest?
Nope.
Or Kels Fest.
Oh,
that was
Kels
the
Fest,
big
okay.
discussion on their podcast.
So which
they,
is
they
it?
were interviewing their dad, and their name is actually Kels. But he said they asked him like, how come you just told people it was Kelsey? Like you told mom it was Kelsey, you know? And he was like, well, he's like, people got it wrong so often that I just got tired of correcting.
I actually feel him. That's why it's PL. No butchering of the name, please. And you motherfuckers can't even get PL right.
How they butcher that?
Mostly LP or Pierre. It's probably about 60% Pierre, 40% LP.
I think you French.
Man, I don't even know, man. I just be like, I hate it here. I think the Royals lost.
It was down 3-1 in the 8th. It's not looking good so far. Hopefully they'll get together, though.
Actually, though, this is about where I thought they would be right now. The Twins, man.
I'm excited about the Twins.
I mean, the Twins ain't. They more solid than people.
Man, they swept them though. It was ugly.
Damn, 4-1. Oh, it was ugly. I expected them to get some runs in. I didn't expect 3 shutouts. That hurt my feelings. Or was it 3 shutouts?
No, they scored.
No, they scored 2 in the third game. But I didn't expect 2 shutouts and 2 runs. Yeah. But I knew that part of it was gonna be opening day jitters, opening series jitters, first big league opening day for 90% of the squad. And so I I get it. All good. I ain't mad. Got that out the way. Now let's get to some ball. Y'all can still finish 500 for the month. It can be cool. That's all I ask. 500 a month. Like rent.
What do you see as far as what Contreras is doing so far? Like his managerial skills. Do you feel they up to par?
I can't really tell because I haven't really had a chance to, I haven't really, I watched a couple of innings of one game and I've listened to a couple of innings of another game and that's about it. So I don't really know what he's doing, but I will say that whatever he's doing is, I'm pretty sure, more conducive to winning and positivity, at least, than whatever the fuck Mike Matheny was doing last year, because he was on the bullshit that I thought he was on. He came in and seeming like he wasn't, but then he was like, "Ah, nah, you on that shit."
Bullshit.
Back on my bullshit.
Gotcha, bitch.
Had Busta Rhymes. I was like, "No, Busta, no, not like this."
I almost think dude is he's coaching the squad like he has a squad full of veterans. And that's not what they are. I don't know, he may be the right guy. I'm just not seeing it right now.
Well, it may take a minute.
Oh, I think he by default he gets an entire season.
No, that goes without saying.
Yeah, he gets an entire season.
I mean, because this is everybody involved.
Yeah.
Really,
Can you not make an ass of yourself for a season and encourage ownership to spend some more money?
So what do you think that they have to? What does ownership have to see in order to make that investment?
Development. Development of young players. You know what I mean? If you have a core of young players here that are relatively coming up together at the same time, then that's the same formula that you had for the last World Series. So that would, if you can verify that you do it, indeed have a core of ascending talent. I think that's what motivates you to go ahead and spend the free agents.
I don't think they're going to spend a whole lot, though.
No, but they may spend some.
I'm saying for the Wolves, what's a whole lot? Because we lived through times when the entire organization was spending like $7 million, like across like all,
everything,
right.
everything.
including general manager and
AAA
offices.
Like, and that shit don't even sound right.
It's
It's players damn near making that.
It's definitely players making that. Hell, it's a few players probably making that this year.
Man.
Shit. Can I get about tree feeding?
Tree.
Goddamn Loch Ness monster. Yeah. I don't know, man. I lost track. I started thinking about South Park. My bad. It was a knock at the door.
Can we talk about how bad South Park had gotten for a few years?
Oh yeah, it was
like real trash. It was.
Oh, that beyond jumped the shark.
But they've come back.
Now they just wait to snipe out some hot pop culture. You know what I mean?
They've come back. They've done a pretty good. This past season that I've been kind of checking out has been pretty good.
But yeah, that the Trump years. In almost every other case, you would think that if anybody could have made just the most ridiculous 22 minutes of television, they could have did it with what Trump had going on. And hey, you talk about fumbling the bag.
I honestly don't even think I was watching South Park when Trump was in office, because
it was bad.
It felt like something that they predicted, and I think that's why they probably had shitty seasons, because they were like, dude, we can't really even make up anything this,
because he's actually doing it.
He's doing worse. How do we top that?
Right. Truth is stranger than fiction.
You know what? Just do some episodes to get these checks.
No, that's what they were doing though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, we're moving off of cartoons, but that is a pretty good segue. I told y'all last week we were gonna be starting the sports fantasy elimination draft. So I need both of y'all to just name me three sports figures. They can be male, female, animal, like literally any sports figures, and they
You
can
keep
also
saying animal.
because doctors check it out. They can also be from like from a movie.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, hold on.
Now part of the rule. All right, every week we're gonna do three of these. Are we gonna? You gotta pick three players, but you're gonna be using two of those players every week, and you cannot use them again going forward. So they'll be eliminated from like whatever the contest is going forward to the next week.
Okay.
Now this first one it may not be a little fair because I know the questions and I know who I'm gonna pick. Let me know when y'all got y'all's pick in. What to do with my pick?
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, I got my people.
You got a pen over there? Appreciate you.
I feel bad for the people I picked. I don't even know why.
I just went and dug in the crates a little bit.
I did some crate digging. Hey, you know people was complaining about the DJ battle.
Ooh, what do you
The
mean?
one from Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh man, it wasn't no cutting and scratching. It should have been, like technical and all that kind of stuff. Blah blah blah. It's just about how choosing songs to rock the party and shit.
Mm.
I'm like, you know what? When we was doing all them events back in the day and turning clubs out with all that shit, and you motherfuckers acting like y'all didn't want it.
mm-hmm.
Now, here it is, and y'all thinking,
No, I mean, I like we discussed on Friday. I was like, I knew it was going to be a spin-off situation, right? And which is cool. But some people would say don't call that a battle. You know what I mean? And did Nick win anything? Did he get anything?
I didn't even know who won.
Nick Davis won.
Oh, fresh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mad respect.
Brian B. Shine made it to the championship round.
So it's Nick versus Bryant.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Nick's crate knowledge is pretty deep.
Oh, it's massive. Yeah.
I mean, we Shine got some knowledge too, though. So that's an interesting matchup.
Yeah. I actually stopped by there just outside because I heard Deshaun had won in the first round. So I just called him out to congratulate him on that part of it, just telling him, hey man, fuck it, man, go at these niggas, dog. Like,
You need to holler at B Shine and get him on the podcast.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I got my three. My bad. We were talking about whole other shit.
Okay, yeah. All right.
It's about three. I'm going Mike Tyson, Ronaldo, and Air Bud.
Yeah, I don't like this already.
All right, I got mine.
Okay.
I'm going Levon Kirkland,
Yeah, dang.
Lynette Woodard, and pre-injury Booby Miles.
Specifically pre-injury boost. All right.
First half of the movie Booby Miles.
I'm going Wilma Rudolph,
Mm.
David Ortiz, and Walter Payton.
You said Wilma Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, like I said, every week we're gonna choose three just random athletes, and they're gonna have basically two things that they're gonna have to complete. All right. So you have to choose one of your people to do one of these tasks, and then the one that you don't pick, you can use them for next week. All right. So the way that we're gonna judge these, we're actually gonna have I'm gonna make a Facebook and Instagram post, and we're gonna have the people vote on whose would win in these situations. All right. So the first one, you have to pick which one of your athletes do you think would help you in a life or death situation fight off 5 9-year-olds and 5 corgi dogs for 5 minutes.
Oh, definitely David Ortiz.
Okay.
Definitely Big Papi. That's right up his alley. You see how he fought off them kidnappers? Get him off it! Get him off it! Hey, yep. The kidnapper said straps. Big Papi knocked that strap down. Get him off it! Got him out of there, boy. Yeah, Big Papi.
Oh, it's Levon for me.
Okay.
The 300-pound linebacker. Yeah.
And then for me, I'm going Mike Tyson on that one.
You said 5 9-year-olds?
Yeah, 5 9-year-olds, 5 corgi dogs for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, definitely David Ortiz.
Life or death.
Oh, man, look, it's
That's who
going
you
down.
riding with.
That is going, hey, it's going down.
All right, so against the 5 for 5s, I'll say he got. Oh yeah, okay. P got David Ortiz, Rock got Levon Kirkland, I got Mike Tyson. So y'all vote who you think would actually last the longest, or who would have the best chance fighting 5 9-year-olds, 5 corgis for 5 minutes. Me with Mike Tyson, P with David Ortiz, Rockwell with Levon Kirkland. And Levon Kirkland from the
300-pound linebacker.
I'll say from the he played the Steelers.
Steelers, Seahawks, and Eagles.
All right. second elimination. All right, so like I said, you can't use the one that you picked for the first one. So you gotta choose between the next two, and then you cannot use either one of those players going forward that you used today. All right, now this second one, and it was funny that we talked about this earlier, but you have to choose one of these players that is going to help you get an incel laid tonight.
Oh no! Oh no!
Get an incel laid?
Oh,
Get
no!
an incel laid tonight.
What's an incel?
Involuntary celibate. What the dudes we was talking about earlier?
Oh no! This is bad, man.
They be on the passport bro shit.
This is bad.
I'm not even familiar with the term.
The passport bros?
No, the incel.
Oh, yeah.
Involuntary celibate.
Involuntary celibate. Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
It's a thing. I didn't know it was a thing until recently. My boy told me about it. I didn't think they were real people. But
So,
How
how are
this
you?
is actually organized.
yeah, it's a
So
word.
what the fuck is an involuntary celibate? I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just Google that.
Hey, don't go too far down that
It's
rabbit
basically-
hole. Don't.
Won't
do
nobody
it.
give me no pussy.
That's
And it's
what-
all their fault.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what it
that's-
sounded like.
no,
but
that's
I
pretty
didn't.
much
And
what
it's
it
all
is.
their
And
fault.
It's all their fault. That's the
Yeah, hold on, Swiss. You know what? I'm
Nah,
not even gonna ask that
I'm saying,
question.
I'm just saying if
It's
you
their
if you,
fault.
if you
I'm not
ask the
getting no pussy.
questions and you go down
It's the
that
pussy's
rabbit
fault.
hole, you're not gonna like it.
I mean, fault is not the word.
No, that's what they say.
That's
though.
what they're using.
Yeah, that's
No,
what-
I'm saying
that's
it's
their
not the-
They're
terminology.
assigning blame.
It's
Yeah.
not the pussy's fault that you're not getting any pussy. It's the pussy's choice that you're not getting any pussy.
No,
to
they
them- to
figured
them,
that I hit these benchmarks in my life. I deserve some pussy.
mhm.
Effort?
That's what they
Why?
be. That's what they be yelling.
Effort for what? You see this car? You know where I work?
That's exactly how they
Oh,
sound
so
too.
it's American Psycho.
Yeah. I mean, the incels really do like Kevin Samuels and old boy. We talking about
Tate.
What's that?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. Yeah. Yeah, like they really, the incel crowd really loves those guys. And they're the ones that are that always talk about with you know, you didn't want me when I was just young and nerdy and whatnot. Now I got some money and you want me to fix your life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh.
that's where you fit in, motherfucker.
You know what? Definitely Walter Payton.
You say sweetness will help you out there.
Yep. Sweetness to get an incel laid.
I'm gonna have
Sweetness
to
to get anybody laid.
I'm gonna have to put Booby in for this. Yeah,
Say you got boobies.
yeah. He can just ride Booby's coattails and run into one. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know I gotta go. Damn it! You know what? Chicks really like dogs. But damn, between dogs and Ronaldo, that's actually a hard choice.
No, cause nah, I wouldn't go Ronaldo.
Air Bud.
Cause Ronaldo's.
I'm just saying, you going.
Ronaldo ain't got to share shit.
Hey, but he can't bag them all though. He can't bag them all.
Shit.
The man got a rest. Shit.
Will Chamberlain said you a lie. Yeah,
Have you ever did the
I
math
can't
on that?
subject Lynette Woodard to incel. I just can't do it in good conscience.
So who's your
Booby.
Man,
Booby Gibson?
yeah, I think I
No.
I gotta go to Air Bud.
Booby Miles.
Yeah, Booby
My
Miles.
bad, Booby mine.
Booby Miles, yeah. Booby Gibson was what's the name? Ex.
Oh, Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole's ex.
I figured that's why you picked him.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude. For real, played in the league, and that's what we remember him as. Keisha Cole.
Got his
sir,
ass. She got his ass.
like, sir, you an NBA player, and this is what you're known for.
Damn,
Who'd
bro.
you go with?
I went Air Bud.
Air Bud to get an incel laid.
Air Bud.
I don't think Air Bud gonna have what it takes.
He gonna head over to the dog park, knock down a couple threes, and knock down a couple threes. If you know what I mean.
Air Bud gonna get apprehended by the police. For being too characteristically black. So since Air Bud wanted to act black, He's gonna get treated thusly.
So we heard Atomic Dog playing over here. You have any weapons on you?
Just these paws.
Ready to eat.
Go ahead, check the link.
Rated E for everyone. Like main event.
Man. Friday night kid fights.
Oh man. See, that was fighting off 5 9-year-olds right there.
Man. She did it by
She
herself.
did it by herself. She was wait. She was letting that one little dude have it. She's
You know, had I known this line of questioning would, I mean, this line of events would have came up, Eddie Curry would have been very effective.
Oh, shit.
man. Oh shoot.
Yeah, she was whooping ass.
She was on that little dude's rib cage.
How does that even happen? Like, seriously, like, how does that happen?
What y'all talking about?
Old girl that was whooping little dude's ass and made a video. The video.
Oh. Was that here?
Nah. Man.
I mean, it's main event. I mean, it's
Why don't
not...
shit like that ever happen when I'm out and about, though?
Oh man.
Fun times. Fun times.
I know why it don't happen. I'm thankful why that it don't happen. Because if it did, I'm liable to be in there acting a fool. Not because I want to, but just because, you know what I'm saying, some little kid would probably grab me or something, and I'm, hey man, get the fuck up off me.
Like, but mister, I need help.
Hey, I do too.
Like, what help? You all right?
Does my shirt say help?
Man.
I don't know. Oh, well, that's a whole other issue.
It's like, I'm only 6.
Oh, well, look, it don't say help. Nobody's shirt is ever gonna say help.
Man.
Just give me the heads up. Come on, punk ass motherfucker. At least get you out to the parking lot. Be like Indiana Jones.
Oh, and you see like literally the day that Javi Arena went back up for sale, they had the shootout that night.
I saw the footage. There's all out there chilling. I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Black unity. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Along.
Oh man, look how what you need.
Oh, did y'all see that post from Jim's?
Jim's who?
Jim's Diner? I guess I think it was Sunday night or something like that. It was like, oh yeah, well, there goes the idea of staying open late.
Like
somebody
somebody got
got-
shot
somebody got killed.
at the Texas Times across the street, didn't
Yep.
Bro, it was at Texas Times for real.
Yep.
Bro, do you know I really thought about stopping there?
he? Don't do
Hold on, look. I was coming from downtown, and I was gonna stop at a Mickey D's, but every Mickey D's I went to, line was out the motherfucking out to the street,
Hey,
Yeah,
you might as well
telling
just,
you.
and I ended up getting turned around with the detour, and I got on spec, and I was like, you know, I'm really just trying to get to the highway, but if I see one of these motherfuckers is open, like it's
Oh,
you know,
Texas
like,
Times stay open.
Yeah, but it's a reason.
Hold
for
on,
it,
but bro, I drove by so many Tahoes and Escalades, so many. It was like a whole outer road of Chevy GM SUVs and motorcycles.
though. This is kind
I was like, oh no, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to get up out of here. I know what time, and it's warm out too.
Yeah.
But not just motorcycles. Motorcycles with neon lights and bumping Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, that was sad to hear, man. Because, damn. That means the gyms was actually thinking about staying open late.
I just want them to stay open.
Facts. First things first.
Shit, I think they closed at like 5:15. No, for real.
Hey,
Ah,
he was like, we open at 5.
They
we
trapping
close
it
at
out real
5:15.
quick.
15-minute trap window.
Oh.
Don't worry, we get enough money to pay rent. Actually, we own the building, so
Much pay. We're just gonna decide when we want to make some money.
man, I remember. Man, we're like way off subject probably, but I remember a few years back, I went to gyms and got me a double fat burger. I don't know what I was thinking.
Boy, your day was over with, wasn't it?
Oh man, I slept so good. So,
The itis.
I was just out on me and Smooth had a little balcony in our apartment at the time. I was just out on it in the little chaise lounge, laid out, just sleep. I smoked a fat one too. I probably made me a Hennessy and apple juice because it was around that era in my life.
Hen dog.
Yeah. And then I stopped drinking Hennessy because, wasn't a big fan of Hennessy. Preferred Remy and Cavassier, honestly. Hen dog is like decent cognac with solidness. Jazz get mad when I say that.
It was sawdust.
Sorry.
Now, do they age it with the sawdust or do they sprinkle it in?
I think some of both.
So there's a little bit of sediment of sawdust at the bottom of the bottle.
Some of both.
Flavor. That's that flavor.
You order a Hennessy at the bar, they sprinkle a little sawdust in it. And shake it up. You don't pay attention because you be focused on how much it costs. It's like, damn, $13 for this?
For a shot. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna make the post tomorrow on the pages. Y'all vote to see who had who would do the best as far as your pairings go. So just for another rundown, for the 5 9-year-olds and 5 corgi dogs, you have to fight them for 5 minutes. Let's see, I got Mike Tyson. P got David Ortiz,
That's right.
and then Rock got Levon Kirkland for that one.
Yeah.
See, because David Ortiz is going to have a bat. You ain't say he couldn't have a bat.
Did not say he could not have his sport weapon of choice.
Yeah.
Oh, that means Levon Kirkland got on fucking pads.
Hey,
Hey, they still going to lose to the bat.
I don't know. I'll say I got Mike though, so
Mike is the weapon. Shit, I mean, ain't
you might not have to wait the whole 5.
right. He's going to knock everything out. He's going to knock you out, too. Shit. I'm sorry. I just got so caught up in everything. I was hyping. It's a flashback to Riddick Bro. I had to let him happen. I'm sorry, Mike.
Tito over here like, hey, the pork is kind of big.
Corky's got some big old booties, dog.
Boy. Speaking of incel,
Tito's an incel.
Tito tried to get himself today. It was not gonna happen.
Poor fella.
Oh. He tried to mount a fucking labradoodle. Yeah. Ain't that right, Tito?
That didn't work for you.
And he could not understand why. He's like, it's supposed to go down.
D-O-W. Yeah.
You nasty, Tito.
He said, hey, ain't nothing but the dog in me.
Nasty dog.
He's like, I'm sure you nasty dog when I shit on this desk.
Boy. I ain't taking that. I ain't running that risk.
They call me Tito for any other reason?
Where are you going?
To shit on this desk.
Like for the first time on a podcast, dog shits.
I don't think it'd be the first.
It probably
I mean, lie?
Yeah, I definitely don't think it'd be the first. I feel like that's some shit that Jackass would do. Wouldn't do they wouldn't finish a podcast episode until the dog shit. I hope Tito understands he don't get a vote.
We
No,
hear
say,
like the buzzing of flies to Tito. Like,
Should Tito vote for Air Bud?
Tito don't fuck with Airbud.
That's probably his favorite movie.
nah, Air Bud worked for me. I'll tell that nigga to jump. He say, ha ha.
I said, jump all the way, bitch. Dunk the goddamn ball. What is wrong with you, Airbud?
Right. You tell him who's boss, Tito.
Has there been a worse sports movie?
Then Airbud? Oh, I'm sure.
At least as far as premises go.
Or premise.
Yeah.
Shit, like Mike's not too far.
The remake of Rollerball was pretty bad.
I like the remake with LL Cool J. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like.
I
the
think I only
original.
saw that once.
I mean,
Not top tier work.
It could have been so much better.
It could have been too.
Because they had special effects available.
Yeah, that's what
Even though they kept it funky and everybody it was real, actual saying live shit. It wasn't CGI or no shit or special effects for real. But they could have done some more stuff even with that in play. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. It's almost time for another rollerball.
No. I think we've had our fill.
Shit, actually, it's almost time for motherfuckers to really be playing rollerball. Who are we kidding?
for real. Let's get this cracking.
I mean, it wasn't nothing but roller derby, but with somehow a motorcycle
Motorcycles and a metal ball
and a metal.
Well, have y'all seen the they
and a
doing
vacuum goal or a magnetic goal or
Well, you know they doing UFC basketball now.
Yeah, I saw something on.
is this in Russia or something?
No, I think it's here.
I think it's here.
UFC basketball.
UFC basketball. It's like it's for real like basketball, and like you can for real knock niggas the fuck out. It looks halfway cool. I'm thinking about fucking with it a little bit.
That sounds like that
'Cause it
team,
was-
that Russia team MMA matches.
Because
5
wasn't
on
it
5.
multiple balls?
But while talking sports, you don't have to say pause.
Yeah, it just still just sounded so bad. Wasn't it multiple basketballs involved,
What?
I only saw the
or
one.
was it just the one?
I just saw the one.
I'm thinking of something else then,
And
because
what?
I saw
The UFC basketball shit.
Oh.
yeah, maybe I saw something else because it seemed like it was multiple of the,
I got to look this shit up. Hold on.
and it seemed like they were on the They might have been on a trampoline and fucking each other up.
No, I do know what you're talking about. That's something different.
No, not jam ball or whatever. There was like literally like fighting on a bouncy shit. I can't remember. I had to find
I was like, I ain't seen that. I've definitely seen the extreme basketball shit where they be on the trampolines and like you can only dunk.
and you gotta dunk on somebody, and it's always like three dudes down there just hopping, waiting to to jump up and block you.
Oh yeah, this is Russian.
Oh, everything's Russian.
Niggas said turn them out.
He said, of course it's Russian.
Man.
Yeah, that rim was really low.
Oh man.
What on earth? This is crazy.
You need to bring that here for
That would never be sanctioned in the United States.
shit. Why not?
There's no dribbling. This is like ancient Native American basketball.
Man,
like,
this is like
like
prison
where the
ball.
losing team died. Like
That is prison ball.
and there's only one goal.
Oh yeah, definitely prison ball.
No, this is like the ancient Aztec basketball game, like where the hoop was sideways, and if you lose, they sacrifice you.
This sounds like the current prison ball.
Leavenworth.
Jeff City. Yeah, what's what I was about to say? Fuck. Skips my mind now. Anyway, Walter Payton getting the insults.
So we're gonna see who let's see who got the most votes over next Tuesday's show. So you got anything else?
Man, I ain't got shit.
You got anything, Tito?
You ready to go chill, huh? Hmm. Chill, go
Fuck
chill.
what y'all talking about.
Chill time? Chill time? You ain't got no chill in you, Tito. You showed that. You proved that today.
Tito said it's sundress season.
He totally said it was sundress season.
I ain't mad at
He's
you,
like, it's
Tito.
warm outside, and I'm in the mood for love. Simply because you're near me.
I ain't mad at you, Tito. You keep shooting your shot, Tito. You keep shooting your shot.
You best believe I'm gonna keep shooting.
You gonna spread some seed.
I'm a Westbrook this thing till it work out.
Triple doubles.
I was like, speaking of the sundress season, ladies, I like it. That was it.